Darkfather here. We are live on Twitch, and as always, we are uploading this on YouTube. So if you see this on one platform, please consider checking the other one and follow me there as well. We also have a Discord server, so feel free to join us. You'll find links in the description and on our Twitch About section. Okay, let's see what we've done last time. I think offline I used to play my druid a little bit. I even created a necro, trying to figure out how the game works on different classes. But for Twitch and YouTube, I decided to keep this playthrough for now at least. So let's see what we did last time. I think we had some quests to do. The main one seems to be here. And where is the other one? This one, the outcast one. Okay, so it's what we used to. So
I cannot do that.
I don't remember the skills here, so it's going to be interesting. One NPC here. You stop what the Imperials were doing in the Great College. Excellent work. Guess that's on me for doubting the Queen. You have my thanks. Goodbye. Oh, so I just had to take this one up. That's fine. I have something in inventory? Yes, I do. I'd like to find the box. What's this? Focus. And this one is for mana. This one is the defense one. This is the teleport. Okay. Interesting. This idol here. This is what? Fire damage, minion fire damage. I soon need to do another one for idols. Interesting, this game is giving you drops specifically to the class you play, which is quite cool actually in a way. Check, actually I haven't checked when I join. Okay, travel. We go and figure out the next one.
This is the artificial waypoint. Can't say I'll enjoy using it. What we can do is wreck this place before we leave and let Xeric clean the mess. Quickly, on my signal, go to the center of the device and get ready. I'll get us out of here.
Don't do anything stupid, man. Need to do? Oh, we are teleporting. Okay. So, cold damage. Why am I doing cold damage? I'm doing cold damage. Oh, yes, I'm doing cold damage because I'm using cold damage. I think that's fair.
Shh. Don't be alarmed.
I'm not.
The Emperor wants you dead. That makes us friends.
That's cool.
You're trying to reach the Citadel. I know a path. Over there. Follow it to the mountains. The roads are dangerous, but there's just enough ground to make it through. Go. Find me in the necropolis. We'll speak more there.
Can I trust you?
I want to say more, but there are spies everywhere. Just know, I wouldn't risk being seen if it weren't urgent. I'll try to distract his soldiers, but expect resistance. Hopefully, I will see you soon.
See you there, I guess. Forgot my powers actually. And there is a shrine here. I like the fact that there are quite a few shrines in the game. They're not like you always find a few. Some of them they are dropping items, which is rather cool. And also the itemization in this game, it's quite amazing. More I play, more I like this game. I want to go here. Level 37. Damn it. Now where is the exit? I guess. I'm lost. Ah, probably was a bridge here. I missed it. Of course I did. By the way, what filter is Mage Glacier? So that's a filter which I think I took it from the internet. I don't know if I modified that. Okay. Sounds good.
Right. I think we're far enough for me to say this. I'm willing to take her on her word. What I'm not ready for are words alone.
What do you mean?
I'll use my portals to scout ahead, while you make sure nothing follows us. There should be some aqueducts up ahead. Let's meet there.
Stay safe, my friend. Am I pressing too often? W has a long cooldown though.
Fools!
I would prefer more to spam rather than click from time to time. We'll see, I guess. How would you create, or the other way around, what would be a good leveling equipment in this game for any class? Well, wasn't that expected. I was complaining, not really complaining, making observation the other time that this game, it's making you think that the path is in one way, but the reality is that usually it's the other way. So this doesn't feel a bit like I will enjoy later, so I need to figure out a way of making those powers more spammable, if you will. Oh, I mean level 38 though. I guess that's poisoned, right? Hey, leave me alone.
I owe you my life 10 times over by now. Think I'll take a break from scouting?
This guy is a brave one, isn't he? Just like that?
Just like that.
Just like that.
For one, they nearly tore me apart. Also, my knowledge of the Citadel stops here.
This guy.
And here I was, hoping this would lead us closer. We might have no choice but to chat.
Let's go. Good stuff. The bravest NPC ever, I guess. Okay, as usually, if nobody plays, let's chat. Let's chats. Mistakes were made. We do have one more point. I will go full cold here, I guess. We'll figure out later how to actually build correctly for this. For now, I guess I'm just going with this glacier thingy. Turn to the call. Come on, how many you are? I want to go up. Guess we follow the path and hopefully it's not going to be a trick again. Oh, ivory wand. Come on, pick that. No. I should have seen that before, I guess. Is there any way of auto picking up those? That would be actually quite some quality of life. There is some DPS on this one, I guess. 8 per second. I mean, this is much bigger, but I guess it's... oh, time for an upgrade. So, we got the glacier. I have no clue what I've done last time. I think I was going on those 3. I think those were the things which I thought they are the winning part. This is the barrage, right? Faster rate. Gain ward. Chilling aura. Interesting. I took those. I move slowly myself. I don't want to do that. When I took those, I don't remember why. More global cool damage and take less cold damage. Oh, that's interesting because it's going to buff my this one, right? This is what, the teleport. I'm not using teleport that often. Down, anything with cooldown here. So this is... Ah, so this is the part where I was saying I teleport and then I kill somebody and that's why the cooldown went up. And now it's... Okay, interesting. And here it's what? Higher France chance to me if you cast teleport recently. Interesting. Honestly, I don't know how this chance. So let's see the others. Here it's less mana per teleport. Recover more quickly. Grants ward on cast. Interesting. Word retention if you have cast teleport. Word equal. So this is a defensive part. Incremental damage. That could be interesting. I don't know why I took so many resistances here. Mana plus. Oh, I made the mirror, which I think it's pretty decent for defense. I don't know if this worth, and I don't even know if this one worth, to be honest. I mean, I guess later it does, but now leveling, I think that was a bad choice. That is a bad choice, actually. I should have gone more into offense. Let's respec move points. And now when I lost them all, like usually. This one, it's my skill, which I'm not using at all. Words, you get aced while channeling. Oh, that's pretty cool. I like speed, and I think I had one more, right? Yes, I did. Mana regeneration while channeled. Casting focus while a negative mana instant grant mana equal to percentage of your maximum mana, but focus has a longer cooldown. This could be good for me because I'm not really using it that much, so shock. That's an interesting synergy if you do a lighting build, I guess. So this kind of wants me to go. This kind of wants me to go lighting skills. I'm too much into freezing stuff now, so I don't think I want to do any. Yeah, so the way I want to play it, it seems, or at least the way I set it up, is to teleport and then actually hitting our friends.
Ah, you've made it.
Of course I did.
I am Yulia. Once I was High Priestess of the Empire, but no longer. Centuries of cruelty will do that.
Why did you call on me?
Because I need your help. In regards to the Citadel, I've cleared a path, but there are still defenses. You will have to take them out. From there, you will find an entrance to the sewers. That is the only way through, and it's also patrolled.
Ooh, I hate yours.
The heart of the Citadel is beyond. There is an exit near the Emperor's throne, giving you a chance to strike.
Let's get started.
I'm glad we have a chance to rest.
You like to rest a lot, don't you?
Can't all be lively. Before you saved me from the Ospreys, their leader was with them.
Excuse me?
My ring. The one you brought back from the girl. He took it. Melted it in front of my eyes. When he heard you coming, he fled. I'm too hurt to go after him. But how about bringing me that coward's head? When
As
he
good as
fled,
dead.
I saw him heading deeper into the mountains. When you find time, you could take a peek at his nest.
Sounds good. So I guess he's giving me one more. So let's go here first, just because I like to finish what's around. Let's see here. Offhand catalyst spell damage. Interesting. Mana. Do we like something with such a spell damage? So for example, this one, it's a wand, right? Elemental damage over time. Am I doing elemental damage over time? Cold spelled area. Cold spell intelligence. No, I'm not. So should I use this one? So this one is what? 5.2. If I put this one only, it's 5.2 anyway. And if I add this one as well, it's 6 point whatever. And this is 4.4. Okay, so that's a much better thingy. Okay, sounds good. This is level 29. I'm struggling to understand what to keep for maybe future characters. What does it make sense to keep for later and what does not? I guess I will keep uniques in general, so... anything interesting? I think I want to buy those. I still like to level with this one. I think this is pretty cool. You know what I will do? I will buy some. I will use some low level rings and try to craft speed on them, and at least those will be my leveling gear, right? If you get, for example, those hide boots with 2 times movement speed, that's a fairly decent way to say you have some leveling gear. I don't know if it's actually the right stuff, but I guess as you level, you don't necessarily need too much defense. So as long as you have a good weapon and some speed, you should be able to do it with anything. So I guess that will be my overall strategy. You can call it like that. Okay. So I need to remember, I need to teleport and then attack. Level 39. I missed the direction or what? This cooldown on teleport, it's kind of annoying, to be honest. Lol, I miss those. You know what? Let's put the... What have I done? Ah. So let's put the teleport first. I will put them in the order I'm supposed to lay them. Right? Because it seems like my brain is too stupid to use them in a different order. Much better. Really? I missed there, at least. Okay. Do I want to play with the map like that? That could be wise, on the other hand, that could be annoying. So we took all those. What else we may take? Fire damage. Lighting damage. Burn. Chill when hit. Do I want chill? I don't actually know if this is good for anything. Damage over time is not the case, for at least for now. Never enemies frozen, 1 per point. Oh, this is interesting. That's a good defensive way of moving forward. What else? Critical strike with spells. 10% per point. I guess crit is good in general. Let's take a crit. As we said, this is going to be useful only during leveling. I doubt... Oh man. I doubt this build is going to actually last. On the other hand, that's the beauty of this game, right? You can easy respec with a bit of loss of experience if you want, so you have to regrind maybe a little bit. But at higher levels, from what I've seen, it doesn't matter that much. Oh. So it seems our enemy is here. No, it's not this one. Hey, ready? Now, of course, I'm not used to use... Well done. I'm not used to use the the W as the main spell, right? I'm still hitting on on the first button. Come on, boys. So if I want to spam, I need to spam W now, not Q as I was used to. Oh, really? Come on, dude. Okay, we finished. I guess we return here, because anyway we have to go there. That's good.
You killed him? Good. I know it's vindictive, but that ring meant a lot.
Who's she to you?
Just a poor girl who cares too much for someone who can't return her feelings. If we pull this off, maybe I can give her some good news for once, eh?
Of course. By the way, okay, so this is the standard color everybody does for shattering and removal, I guess. Okay. Yeah, I think it's better to actually spam. And if it's better to spam, I need to give up that buff, which is... At the beginning, I thought... I don't know. At the beginning, I thought that I can practically snipe with it. And it's working pretty decent. But doesn't feel that nice, actually, to wait and hit only from time to time. Wow. I mean, a noob like me needs a better skill, to be honest. Something which kills everything, everywhere, no matter what you do. Is this guy running away from me, really? Oh, there are quite a few, actually.
Fools.
Really? Where are you? Oh, it's here. So if I go like that, is he going to... I didn't realize they have such a long patrol. This guy is running. Hey, hi 8-Ball. Yes, finally. I'm sorry I didn't play that much. Nothing actually lately. I didn't have time, and also the summer was here, so it's so hot. In my apartment that I don't feel like playing at all just because of that. But nice to see you. Very nice to catch you, sir. Where is that guy? I'm missing him. Finally, you, dude. Please die. How's your morning? I guess by the time zone you are US based. I'll make an assumption. Where do we run out of those guys? East Coast? I'm missing those. I didn't realize how annoying this mission can be. Let's see how far away. Okay, this one is actually close. Oh, Texas. Must be... Summer is coming as well, right? So you guys have 30 degrees already or less? Ah, you don't know Celsius. Let's say it's moderate hot already or not. Let's transfer it like that. Fair enough, I forget. 85 Fahrenheit. Let me check. What is 75 Fahrenheit? I don't know. I don't know. I hope I will not be killed. I might. So 85 to Celsius. It's 30. Yeah, it's exactly 30. So I guess if it's 30 at 9 a.m. you will have 40 in 4 hours or so, right? Oh, I didn't realize this map. It's so annoying to play with those guys which are practically running around. Look at this guy. I hope he will not turn back. I think he has just a standard patrol. Maybe it's me. 35 degrees. Okay, that's not huge, but it's not an amazing either to go outside. Okay, finally we found those guys here. So did you have enough time to play Molvolsen, or like me, a little bit? I've seen they did an update adding tier 13 in the game, and today I think they did another one to fix some stuff. Included they fixed some damage of some nodes for minions, so maybe it's worth the while to go back and update the build. I don't know if this is going to become again an amazing build with the minions, but maybe it's going to be a bit better than now. Yeah, it's the same here. July and August, 35 to 40. Quite annoying. However, you guys in general, if I'm not mistaken, you all have AC because it's a standard, I guess. While here where I'm living, traditionally, there is no much of... oh, really? There is no much of... hot period, and traditionally they're not, so as a result people they don't have it. And anyway, we are not necessarily allowed to change anything in the way our buildings look like. So as a result you cannot put the external ones. So but I guess in a few years, because the weather is getting hotter and hotter, I guess they will change a little bit the law. Ah, I mean we can do that, right? What is based on what your build, by the way? Oh man. Oh, they're still here. You know, let's spam this. Finally. 100% block with Shimmering Shadow Shield, and I mix in your Toxic idea with Iosonic Rain. Oh, that's cool. So it's a Shadow Iosonic Rain. I do have my my John Hades build. Is it similar, or you did something specific? I don't know if you know the one which I'm referring to. Oh, it's Toxic. But it's Shimmering Shadow Shield working on Toxic? Shimmering Shadow, it's only Shadow, right? I guess for Toxic, you have another option. I forget it by now.
Fools!
Don't you lose damage? I mean, don't you waste that damage? How does that? Oh shit! I'm paying attention to the chat and I'm dying, but that's fine. Don't you have plus Shimmering Shadow? Isn't the shield which is adding shadow damage 100 around 100 shadow damage? Yeah. What am I searching? I'm searching here, I guess. You know what? Those guys which are ranged, they really hurt. They really do. Ah, okay, so it's another one I don't remember then. Fair enough. Yeah, I don't remember it by name. I thought it's the one which I'm using on the Shadow build, which is amazing, by the way. I realized later that shield which I'm talking about, the one which is giving you around 100 shadow damage, plus 100 shadow damage, that one, it's actually better than a dual weapon build. It's actually better. I didn't realize that damage means so much.
Or your friend. You should have seen this coming. You know how the Emperor operates. He would not simply let you go.
What?
Yes. And now your friend will watch, frozen in magic, while the Emperor decides your fate.
We trusted you, Julia.
I've heard of your power.
Okay.
Let's see how you face this.
Let's see. Who are you?
My loyalty is eternal. Now die.
Hey, don't kill me now. Don't kill me now. Don't kill me now.
Die in the Emperor's presence. It's a gift, mortal.
Your soul will not go to waste. Do not fear.
The immortal Empire shows you mercy.
Make a mistake, mortal.
Not too much sustain
He's dead.
with this build, I guess I have.
Break yourself upon my body.
Mana, please.
Die too fast. That would be disappointing. Your soul will not go to waste. Do not fear.
Too much poison.
No more caves.
Not the cleanest fight. Again, I haven't used my ice barrage. I'm not used to it. The fact that I changed the those around was not great. So do we need to speak with what? With Julia?
Quick, do you not remember?
This lady, it's amazing. Legacy of the Wheel Breaker. I don't
When we
remember that
traveled
one
together
either. We need to check.
Centuries ago, we discussed this, and
What about you?
It seems I failed you both.
Yes, you kind
A
of.
traveler came a lifetime ago. Told me about the
I
Epoch,
talked with her
about
in the
timelines,
past.
and we made a plan. Are you not them?
At this point, I have no clue.
This is much more complicated than I thought. Then, your story does not end here. Use the Epoch to escape, and I'll hold the Emperor back. And please...
What
find
level I
me
am?
in the
I think
past.
with this
Tell me
character
what happened
40,
here,
very close. We can
including
look
this.
immediately.
Prevent this from happening.
I can leave, not like that.
Have I not made myself clear? It's
And Arlik?
Ulrich.
Arlik
He's
is dead.
He
Come
never
on.
learned the truth about you, did he? Which is why I kept up the act.
Julia.
So my level it's 41 with this character. This one I played it only on stream. This is the 4th session of it. But I did create it before I start streaming this game. I did create it another one which was a druid and it's level 75-ish. And I also did a necro which is level 20-ish or something like that. It's amazingly cool, the game, by the way, so it's a good stuff to play around between Volsen and this one. Ah, you haven't played it. It's much more complex than Volsen actually, and the endgame seems to be much more longer and grindy. But at least in Volsen, I think it's not everyone has the same experience, right? I was lucky enough at that time to play a minion build, which was OP at that time, I guess, right, as people say it. And I managed to grind a lot before they nerfed the level 3 echoes, right? And I got a lot of stuff. And then I managed to do different builds and discover that I like IO Sonic Rain, right? And I'm kind of fine there. I don't need to... I mean, I can go back and grind the level 13 affixes, but I feel like they will still play with them a little bit because they are a little bit buggy, so I don't know. Critical multiplier. Well, this one seems to have a very long end game, to be honest. Yeah, and crafting, it's pure RNG. While in this game, actually, crafting, it's one of the best I've seen and the easiest to understand. I never seen something as easy as this one, right? Showing you prefixes, right? Affixes. Pick up which one. It's so damn easy to craft. And also you have so much crafting material that you can craft everything you wear. I mean, I just put this one on me and I haven't crafted it yet, but you can just go here and, by the way, let's craft it. So we have spell damage and stun chance, which I don't think it's nice. What do I have here? So myself, I'm using cold, spell, and and also what I like, you see, it's showing you what it's scaling with, right? So this is freaking awesome because you don't need to be like, you know, an educated player to realize, oh, I have cold spell area intelligence. Let's put cold spell area intelligence, right? And each of those, they tell you exactly the scaling tags, and it's actually very cool in my opinion. So cold and spell are my first ones. Okay, cold and spell. Let's craft some cold and spell. So I have spell already. Do I get cold damage? It's a prefix as well. So let's add this one. So I got cold damage, right? Stun chance is probably bad, but that's life. What else I can put on it? On the other hand, so I want only suffixes, so I can actually filter only those. Chance to chill on hit, I think, or freeze rate multiplier. Honestly, I don't know which one is better. Chill on hit or freeze rate multiplier. Let's put freeze rate multiplier. Add affix. Unfortunately, I lost my forging potential for this level. I should probably have pushed more on cold damage, but that's fine. It was a test anyway. So I just upgraded this one, and I got some damage here. Yeah, you can add. I don't know if I can add int on. I should have added int on this one. I suppose I could have at that time. Now I cannot do it. And you're right. Intelligence. Any. Or maybe I couldn't. Any affix. Isn't intelligence something you can add on a weapon? Cannot be applied. Critical strike. Out of curiosity. I don't see it in the list. So he's seeing freeze rate and increased stun, which has the suffixes. He sees those two. Yeah, it seems like int is not getting on a wand, or maybe not on weapons. But anyway, you had a very... Yeah, you had the right idea. Rather than trying to add freeze, I should have added, I should have tried to see if intelligence is there. But anyway, this is a leveling gear, so I don't think I will use that probably in a few levels from now. But that's what I'm saying. You can actually craft as you go everything you want, and you have so much stuff here that it's not like you are wasting your time. You're just increasing your damage to make your leveling easier. So it feels pretty nice from a point of view on crafting. It's clear much more complex than Volsen. That's not to say I don't like Volsen, because I do. But this feels like you can put inside much more hours, right, to play. Oh. You know what? I need to change the build. This is... What have I done? Oh, it's 700. Okay. Ah. It's taking in consideration the buff. So it's 700. Oh no, it doesn't. It doesn't. I'm totally wrong. I'm totally wrong. So until tier 5, it seems like you can craft, and after tier 5, you have to find the affixes and so on. So normal items until 5. After that you have uniques, legendaries, blah blah blah. Oh good. After that you have other stuff. Yeah, I think the enemies now can be killed in one go, so I need to switch from my one-shot type of build to a spam until they die type of build. Also, those guys are hurting quite a lot, so... Hurting quite a lot. So how do you want to show me the Volsen? Do you want to share screen or Discord, or do you want to put some pictures or a video and we can talk? What's your preferred way of doing that, sir? Because we can do it now. Oh, no worries. We're going to do anyway. I mean, it's now I realize you are in US. I know my evenings are easier match for us anyway, right? Those guys are hurting. I think I need to invest a little bit in my defense. I was trying to get only damage until now, so it doesn't worth. Man, why do they hurt so much? I wonder how this looks with a lot of cast speed, because this is a heavy spell. I mean, assuming that you will stay a little bit more, I will finish anyway the stream maybe in 1 hour. And if you want to do it at the end, assuming you are still here, we can do it even there. Also, I need to upload the video for Volsen as well, because I was playing with Iosonic Rain with ice, with cold, because to be honest, since I started to play Volsen, my first build in mind was to do... No, my first build in mind was to do ailments. So I leveled 2 characters with ailments. And then I realized ailments are pretty bad in the game. And as a result, around level 50-60, I switched. So I switched to minions at that time, because I understood they are good. And I didn't game with minions. And actually... Before doing endgame with minions, my dream was to do anyway something cold based, because I really like when enemies are getting shattered, right? Unfortunately, every time when I try to do a build with cold in Volsen, I got sidetracked by something or somebody who said, "Oh, this looks like a nice build. Give me some ideas," and so on. So we did something else, and finally, like 2 weeks ago, I was like, let's do something with cold. So, and I practically use Iosonic for cold. But I guess, oh shit. Don't die, thank you, thank you. I had a lighting build in mind once. I wanted to stack a bunch of items that had done, but it didn't work out. The problem in Volsen with elemental damage, I mean, you can do it for fun, right? And you can play what? I think 217. To be honest, after the patch when they nerf Infinity, it doesn't worth to do anything else to farm rather than doing 217s anyway. So it doesn't worth to go Infinity like people were trying to do a long time ago. So you just farm 217s and that's it. That's your best bet. And Echoes, of course, for Unix. So Echoes and 217s. Now, if you do 217s, to be honest, and if you have good gear and blah, 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 I think you can use any build as long as it's fairly decent done, right? So you can use Elemental. But to be honest, to come back to my point, Elemental is pretty bad because on Toxic you have so many things which they scale. Shadow as well you have, and also you have those unique items, right, which are allowing you to use Toxic skills and Shadow ones, right? I think I may have some new info that you are not aware about. Oh, maybe. What do you mean by that? So I was trying to say, in general, Elemental was worse in Volsen than Toxic or Shadow because you had items and nodes, which feels like are better either for Toxic or...
I do not have much longer.
Is that you? No, sorry, that fragment you have. I do not know what you've seen, but please do not let Ryech to destroy my people. Herodot? Yes, I'm him. The lance, my lance, is the only weapon that can harm Rylet. Yulia, I can sense her. She's coming soon. She and Grail, my champion, will help you. Yulia, really? Yes, do you know her? Yes, in a sense. Go to her. We don't have much time. We must retrieve the lance. I'll go at once.
Retrieve
Okay.
the lance.
Yeah, I will retrieve the lance.
Put your weapons down!
Yulia again? Oh, look, she's younger now.
Herot, my lord. Who is this? I can't hear you. And who are you?
Herodot told me to find you to find
Did
the
he
lance.
now?
Did he now? So what new info you are talking about?
Fine. Yes, I am Yulia, chieftain of the Hyoborian tribe.
Hyroborea like Herodot?
One and the same. Here, come. We have much to discuss.
Lead the way. So I was doing echoes for a lot for uniques, but they are all level 100 or 80, so I changed the way I farm it. Fair enough, right? Besides the last one, which is now 100k to spend for, yeah, the old one, the low ones are doing that. Oh, so you did only 3-star
We don't
missions?
have much time. The lance is. It lies. Perhaps it is not my place to. Then
Oh, I
you will
jumped
speak.
over
We will-
this.
there have been- it is
Sorry,
at Raya
sorry
is the
YouTube.
larger threat.
I jumped over this
If
one.
freeing Mortitus is what we must do, then we must be ready.
One of the missions which drops a lot, by the way, it's, and I hate it, to bring the LTs faster. What do you mean LTs? LTs, it's what? Stands for what? I don't know what you mean by LTs. Sorry, I don't recognize the acronym. What I was saying is that one option you have, if you want to farm and harvest from lieutenant. Oh yeah, that's fair. Oh, to bring the lieutenants faster. I got the point. Oh, and you say that if you do 3 stars, the lieutenant comes faster than if you do 1 stars? I didn't know that. That's interesting. Thank you. The question though is which type of 3 stars? Because I feel like if you do a 3-star, for example, a hunt. Oh, maybe you can do only part of hunt, right? Then when I get to Ahriman, he can drop up 16 uniques. Uniques? Really? Oh, I think they changed that, right? Because I used to do Ahriman. I think, I don't know if you knew that, but depends on, and I think you're right with 3 stars and comes from the same point which I'm telling you now, but it's a little bit different. I used to test my builds against, you remember, sometimes back 5k skulls and so on. And after I was doing 5k skulls and so on, Ahriman was much tougher and he was dropping much more. But I don't remember dropping so many uniques. Now that's a good point, actually. I will test it. You intrigued me. Thanks for the tip. I will try to test it tomorrow though. So we do only 3 stars. Fair enough. You kill all the lieutenants and you press on harvest, right? I suppose to get 1 more each time. So that's fair. But I didn't notice, at least. Also, to be honest, because I was either farming echoes, either trying to figure out how to beat a lot of schools. 2 more, yeah, okay, fair. I don't think I focused too much on playing Ahriman. To be frank, sometimes I was even skipping it because I was just trying to move further and do more skulls and so on, right? So I haven't done Ahriman since a while. On the other hand, do you think he was like that from all the time? Forever? I will check. Thanks. I will check the picture. Okay. Ahriman level is determined by the average level of mission that you completed in each loop. Fair. But you think schools matters as well? Because I had the impression schools matters as well. You had the same? Oh shit. Don't die, don't die, don't die. Sorry, I'm a little bit trying to check something. Oh, sorry. I meant if you think the level of skulls you do matters or not. Not only the level, right? If you do plus 100 or plus 200 skulls, do you think this matters in how strong Aruman is? Sorry, my English and the word skulls are not necessarily the best, huh? You think it does? I had the same feeling, but I didn't necessarily test it in such a way. So I guess you can do 219 plus 100 or maybe plus 150 depending on the build, because I think 100 is pretty fair to do depending on the build and on the map. I mean, after level, I don't remember now. What's the max level? After level 201, I think you don't get anything more. Right? I don't think they change anything. 201 is the max level anyway for the max crafting potential, right? Max affixes and so on and so forth. So I don't think that matters to 19, but it still matters the fact that you have more item quantity, right? If you do higher level, you have higher item quantity. So of course it does matter. So what I was doing here, so I took those 4. The question is, where do I want to go? It does matter in item quantity, right? But not in the tire list. Because tires, they start at A180 something, and the small ones, they disappear at 201 from what I remember, right? So after 201, you will not get better items, but you have, of course, they guarantee you 12 affixes. Did they change that recently with the last patch? The one last week or 2 weeks ago? That's interesting. So I have 2 points to put here. Where do I go? So I took those, and I think that's a good investment. So what's the name of the largest? Large. I want to take this one here. I cannot, okay. Yeah, because I'm 99.99% sure that before that, 201 was the max tire you should have farmed for the best benefits, right? The most benefits. That's interesting. I'll try an Aruman, actually. That's intriguing what you told me. So we are doing what? Faster rate. Move slowly. We don't like to move slowly. 5% damage. Fire rate 10%. 10% fire rate is 10% damage, right? Last longer. 1+ second. I don't know if this man... I might have taken the wrong one, but still. So now we've redone this one. This is my teleport. What did I say I want from the teleport? I don't actually remember. So I gave up this part and I said, oh, I want to take some elemental damage. Yeah, 202 maybe. Okay, fair enough. I should take this one, this one. I will take those two. This is what? This is my... This one I'm totally lost what I want to take. Increase mana regen maybe? Let's take those two very fast. Yeah, 202. I think I remember over 201, so probably 202 is the right answer. Yeah, I will check that. That's very, very cool. You said sick. I need to check your Discord print screen. 16 uniques? Really? This sounds pretty cool, to be honest, right? Because it's... Oh, no, I know the ones from Lieutenants. The one you gave me here, yeah, I know the ones from... I thought you gave me a print screen of the 16 you got at that time. Oh, I misinterpreted then your words. Where did you write? How he can drop up to 16 uniques? You meant the fact that his loot table it's having 16. Me, I interpreted it in the fact that you actually had yourself 16, and I was like, wow, really? That's freaking amazing. But still, how many uniques you get per run? Do you get in average more than one? Oh, 3 or 4. That's still quite a few. That's still pretty good. Assuming you are very fast in farming those lieutenants and 3-star missions, right? And assuming you can do maybe easy 50 or maybe 100 skulls, so you go actually above 219 missions, 217 missions. And they are all level 27. That means they fix it, right? Because I'm pretty much sure when I used to play Aruman, or maybe I used to do it only low level at that time. So I'm not that sure. I'm pretty much sure they were not necessary 217, all of them. But I guess if you do only 217 missions, it makes sense Aruman to be 217 level, let's say, himself and drop the same, right? I guess that's fair. Okay, let's take a 4 minutes break. I will be back. We'll take a coffee and something. back. I never seen it actually say the Iron power was more than 217, but I fought him and felt he was harder than other times. By the way, I have only completed 110 skulls. Yeah, I think for more skulls you practically need to trick that boss to be alone. The other way around. What? Oh shit. Never do that. Now if we did that, why not? So those are what? What? I'll take it back. It was pretty good. Oh, this is pretty good. Shatter this one. Civis are the easiest to kill. Civis, I think, is the one which I killed right in my video. That's the name. Yeah, that one and the big guy. The big guy as well, it's easy to kill. I mean, the mechanics to dodge him are easier, right? In the end. Yeah, the one with the chains, exactly. I tried initially to go... I managed to do 400 skulls with the block build I had. And then I realized 450 I cannot block to stay alive some of the hits. So I switched to full DPS for skulls. I switched away from the block. I just dodged everything and I killed him. Unfortunately, live I killed him only on 800 skulls. I had a very bad day actually. The server was down and I lost 1k skulls, all of them. I had only 10k skulls trying. Opulent robes, okay. Yeah, you get one-shotted, so the way to do it is just figure out his mechanic and be as less greedy as you can. I did it, I tried so many, I managed to do 1.1k 3 times. One I managed to do it without putting the video, so I was so so professional YouTuber that I forgot to select the correct screen, so I did it for nothing. The second time I did it for YouTube. Oh, and I did it twice on live, but didn't register. But to do it, you go full DPS, 0 defenses, as much speed as you can. I even changed the boots with the speedy ones. Yeah, pro YouTuber, exactly. I'm the pro YouTuber who does that all the time. It's not the first time when I do that. I started a few times the stream actually not having video, because if you stream different games, you need to change the game every time, right? Because I do a window capture, I don't do a screen capture. So as a result, I started a few of my streams without having any video. So yeah, I'm so-called pro YouTuber. We do have one more level here. So we are doing what? We are doing crit and crit chance. Okay. And you, sir, you were... I don't remember what we were doing last time. Damage per shard. I don't realize which is better. Let's take some more fire rate, to be honest. Yeah, I have only practically one scene, if you want, and in that scene I have some small setup for every game in terms of, for example, for 7 Days to Die I use this one, for Volsen I use this one, and for Neverwinter I use this one, right? So I can click on them, and under those I have everything. But for game itself, it doesn't allow you to, I don't know how to set up to enable, disable a game like that. So you need to change the screen capture, which is easy, right? But when you forget, when you forget, you forget. So that's it. Nothing else to say, I guess. Nothing else to say. And I do that all the time. I mean, if you stream very often, probably those mistakes don't happen. Yeah, Neverwinter, yeah, it's a very, very cool game, to be honest. Hello. But quite grindy if you don't put money. And on my main account, I put so much money. To be frank, when they changed the max level for 80 to 20, I think it was kind of in the same time, if not exactly in the same time, they changed the way the combat worked, right, and the stats work. And that change, I think, was a good one, right? Because allowed lower level players in scale content to be decent effective versus the big guys, right? But they did it was a big change, so it was hard to adjust, even for myself, who I was playing a bit in that period. But it's I'll try to play tomorrow some Neverwinter, actually. I haven't played for a while. We need some mana, please. True. What I meant is that not necessarily new, but you know, 60k item level or 50k item level, which is not necessarily new, but it's not like 80k, right? So with a 60k item level, as a 60k item level player, you can out DPS 80k if the 80k doesn't know how to gear correctly, and you do. Right, if you know how to play, it's hard, right, to out DPS, but you still can. While a long time ago, when we were level 80, if you remember, if you used to run with one player who was high item level, you were not even hitting anything. And I'm not joking, right? You couldn't hit anything. Yeah, they were killing everything way before you managed to do anything. Now it's a bit better from this point of view. But it's still, it's a very grindy game, and if you don't pay money, it takes you 1-2 years at least to reach cap, right? So, yeah. It's still an amazing game. It's still an amazing game, I guess. For me, it was always someone else playing an alt. I didn't get the point, sorry, what do you mean? Die, human, he said. Oh, really? Oh, actually, we need to dodge here. Yeah, no, it's a fine. I think I played for 1-2 years, maybe so heavy. I mean, I was like, and in that period, I paid so much, right? I spent so much on packs and so on. Last year in December, I think. Oh my God, you played for a long time ago. No, I haven't played for so long. I haven't played. Well, anyway, last year I did a free-to-play account, and I'm playing only that one on stream. I'm not playing my main. I haven't played my main since Saver. I have there three characters, and I think they are all around 75 to 78k item level. So they are still kind of endgame if you want. I may need to grind some stuff in the last mods, but I think I came back for dragons and I grinded my way to dragons for all 3. And then I totally stopped on that account. I may die here. Okay. I bet you do. But in this game, you never know, right? Sometimes they bring them back, which was actually pretty cool, right? When they did those changes as well, one of the changes which was nice, when they did those changes, some of the world weapons became beasts, right? So that was actually cool. And some of them, they became valid again, right? You could farm some old campaigns to get some of the gear, which I remember even now. I think there is one which is pretty good for tanks. Mirage is pretty decent, I guess, still for DPSs, some of them at least.
The hunt, the feast.
One thing I remember. Oh, a warlock. I haven't played a warlock. My main was a cleric, then I created the pally, and then just for fun I created you know what am I doing here? I think I'm supposed to pick up this one first, honestly, so I can finish it. And then I did a rogue just for fun. I think I even created a bard, but I didn't play too much. It was a little bit too complex for me with those spells and so on. It's pretty tough to play, to be honest, if you are not a... Warlock was always a good class, I think. Was a good healer, not the best all the time, but a decent one. I mean, if you are an old guy, then I guess you have one of each, right? So we finish or not? Have we? Oh. Need to go here, I guess. Yeah, Warlock is still a very good healer. I think Cleric is still the healer which is the most new player friendly. I think it's still the easiest healer to play. But it's fair that, and I haven't played the Warlock to know what you are talking about, to be honest. But I heard quite a few players saying that Warlock is very, very good.
From there, you will find Farwood, along with Grail.
And I heard as well that the...
Grail made his way on his
own.
What is it? Whatever. And
as I'm talking to you, I will jump over that. Sorry, YouTube. And I heard Bard, it's actually a very good... Bard, it's harder to play for sure, but I heard a very good Bard, it's actually outplaying the other classes in terms of healing. Not necessarily out healing them, but it has enough healing to do all the content, and also because he has buff, of course, it's more useful, right? I played my cleric and I was a beginner, and I enjoyed it because it was simple to play and enjoyable. But as a DPS, the cleric, it's high skill, so I didn't do it. I didn't do much. I was not an amazing... I'm not an amazing player in general anyway, so you see how many times I died only today. So it's a matter of skill to play cleric as a good DPS, I guess. I enjoyed a lot the Pali, to be honest. And now on my free-to-play account, I decided to create a fighter. So I'm playing that fighter from time to time. I haven't played for a while. But I wanted to prove that while the game it's a heavy grind, you can actually do most of the content as a free-to-play very fast. So practically when I reach item level 40, which was in a month probably, I managed to do the dragons, which were, I don't know if you can call them endgame, but let's say close to endgame, right? So I was tanking dragons pretty easy at level 40 with a decent healer. I think I failed only once, and I don't like to say some people they don't play well, but I got a healer which was incredible. He actually didn't heal me at all, and I was like, and on dragons you need to be healed at least when they bite you, otherwise you may die from time to time if they crit at least. So from time to time I was dying with that guy. The way you say green makes me laugh. Why? It's grind? You say it's grind, is not grind, right? Grind. Yeah, I guess it's grind. Well, that's the intent of this stream, right? The non-native speaker. Yeah, grind. Okay, fair enough. I guess it's interesting. There are languages in which you spell as you say your alphabet, right? So the letter. Okay, thank you. That's very kind of you. I'm winning a little bit. That's interesting, but it's not only in English, right? In some languages, you spell as you write if you want. So you say pink, right? You say pink, but in grind, you don't say grind, you say grind, right? So it's hard for a non-native, I think, to make all the time a easy, to realize the difference between pink and grind. It's the same letter, right? And you say again, you say big, but you say grind. So yeah, it's not the craziest, don't get me wrong. For example, French, it's even craziest. For example, German, while it's very, very hard to learn because it's not close to others, or maybe it's a little bit close to English, it's easy to pronounce because they don't have this type of, different ways of pronunciation based on whatever rules, right? So while German, it's hard to learn, it's easy to spell if you want, right? No, I don't know Mandarin. That could be quite tough, I imagine. I mean only the Chinese alphabet and letters. Yeah. But it's because it has a different, I guess it has a different how can I say it? A different concept, right? At least in European and English, we can consider European language if you want, right? In a way. We do have the same alphabet and the concept it's rather the same. While in Mandarin, I guess it's the alphabet itself. It's a philosophy, if you want to call it like that, right? So I guess it's coming from there, one of the things. And I heard, I don't know if it's true. I mean, in Europe and US, I guess our kids are learning to write within a year, right? I would say within a year, correct? And to read, to write and to read within a year in general, right? But in Chinese, I understood that they actually need a few years to learn how to write and read, which probably makes sense. I feel it's tougher. But again, you probably ask somebody who's from China and they will say, no, our language is very easy. You guys are complicating everything. So I guess it's a matter of perception as well. I'm curious, have you heard of Pantheon, Rise of the Fallen? Rise of the Fallen sounds very familiar. Pantheon sounds very familiar because it's coming from our history, I guess, right? from Rome, but in this combination I never heard about it. Is that a game? Oh, it's a MMORPG. No, I haven't. And to be honest, I'm trying to stay away from MMORPGs because they are such a time sink. I mean, for example, when I used to play Neverwinter a few years ago, oh man, I used so much time. Let me tell you. I don't need to tell you, I guess. You know you're ready. Let me spam buttons here, by the way. Where is the exit? So I guess I take this way. Yeah, exactly. And it's tough, right? To say you have a job, you have a family, and also you have to play a game. And some of them, you know, like even Neverwinter, right? Why I started to like those ARPGs, right? Is that I don't feel that it's that much pressure to play daily. I mean, some like PoE maybe because they have that league type of setup. EverQuest, yeah, I remember EverQuest. I don't think I played, but that's one I remember. Yeah, exactly, right. And for me, it's this type of, you feel like you have to play daily, right? Neverwinter, you need to get that 100k AD daily type of stuff, right? And if you don't, you feel like you are falling behind, which is a nice game design, and of course we understand it from their point of view. But from my point of view, that's so tough to manage if you are a student and if you play game for hours and hours, that's fine. Oh, we got a drop, boys. Some boots. Well, I don't know how good they are. I have no clue what's a good gear, by the way, in this game yet. So, yeah. I mean, I think game they got us divorced in general. So I haven't seen a main reasons for divorce. You know what? I need some. I haven't seen reasons for divorce, but I bet if somebody will make one and have gaming as part of the options, it will be high enough. I just like playing. I just like playing. I like the temporary escape from life. Yeah, fair enough. Same here. But this is what I was saying. Some games they make you play every day. They don't make you. They make you wish to play every day, right? And those are kind of tough to manage. And that's why I feel something like this one or Volson, I don't feel like I have to play every day. You don't necessarily compete with anyone. I mean, you do compete if you want, but it's not the type of competition like an MMORPG. You know what I'm trying to say. I don't know if I'm explaining correctly or not, but kind of this is my impression. So that's one. If you tell me about a new MMORPG, I'm kind of, do I want to know about it? What if it's too cool to drop? What if that new MMORPG is too cool to pass, right? Yeah, that's my fear. That's my fear. Have I again missed the path? I don't think. I think this is the path, but I think I took the... Oh, really? Look at this game. Look at this game. Don't you love it? Look what they did here. I hate you, Last Epoch. I hate you, Last Epoch, for your dungeons. Now at least they show me where it is, right? So. Hey, don't die here. I feel my damage is not up to par here. I think offline I will change my build a bit to be more spammy rather than a big hitting Frozen roads, really?
You're alive. But I thought you died.
It's a long
But
story.
how? And, well, it's good to see you, but why are you here?
Julia sent me here.
Yulia,
I'm here to help you with the lance.
the lance.
The lance, he said. Not lance, as I said.
I apologize for my rudeness. I haven't seen a face that wasn't furry, wooden, or trying to kill me for weeks.
Hehe, I know what you mean, my man.
What changed his mind about the lance?
Eorot, it's dying. Reich dealt him a fatal blow.
No.
Oh, yes.
Damn it. I'll avenge him.
And I'll have.
To think I was wasting time on Yeroon. Do you
Yeroon?
not know? Yeroon was a champion, and was there when Morditas rebelled. Until Yeroon was seduced into becoming his champion. A great warrior swayed. I wanted to learn more. Legends say he might be imprisoned somewhere close, but...
Come on, let's go, my friend.
I must deal
Okay,
with
so
Ryan.
we are here. Let's
The
look a
lance is
little
just
bit.
up ahead.
So we take 1 and 1, I guess, for now. Spell critical multiplier. By the way, spell critical multiplier. So this is the critical strike chance. And increase. Where is the spell critical damage? Is this one, right? Critical strike. So it can be. And do I have a spell one? I don't have a spell one. So this is for both, I guess. This is 200. And spell critical chance is 153. So I will need to take more chance to make them more equal instead of the other one. Usually when they are in pairs like that, even in Neverwinter, if you try to click them as close as you can, they are better than adding more to one. And I guess I will go through that. And here we do the teleport. And I have no clue what I'm doing here, to be completely honest. Freeze rate. Whatever. Let's say freeze rate is good. Mana, we took mana. Shock chance. Let's put heterogen. Whatever. I think I need to actually dig up into this and figure out. Okay. We will stop here the stream. Thanks everyone for watching. 8-Ball, amazing to talk with you, as we haven't got the chance until now. And if you want to discuss Volchan, give me 5 minutes and then I will join Discord and we can talk for some time. So again, thanks everyone. As usually, if you like what you've seen, I'm putting this on YouTube. We have a Discord server, amazing. And of course, my command doesn't work. Why? You see, sometimes those bots are not working as fine, so I guess we have no social links.